Welcome everybody, greetings, welcome everybody, greetings once again. My name is CHIMAOGE, you can also call me Moge. Welcome to the Rap Mind. This is the third ever video here. At least if you're seeing it in its raw form, this clip is gonna be part of some other videos. But anyway, thank you for joining me. The Rap Mind is where I come just to get it out. I hope you know what that means. Anyway, let me begin with a prayer. Kabranam Nogoha. Greetings to my patrilineage and all their connections. Welcome to all my ancestors. Welcome to all my past lives. Welcome to every good spirit. Agu. Let's just make sure that if I made any mistake in this prayer, it gets corrected. Expand forever. Anyway, I greet my audience once again. For the new people, and once again, thank you to the returning people. But for the new people, getting some notifications here on my phone. For the new people, here are four pieces of information you can use to understand me better. First, my government name is CHIMAOGE Aka. Second, my astrological moon sign is Pisces. Third, I was born on January 2nd, 1998. And fourth, my matrilineal village is the village of Ebem Ohafia in West Africa. The last part is spelled Ohafia. Look it up. Anyway, hope that helps you all. And you can look me up and you can find more of my information. Anyway, thank you once again for joining me here on the Rap Mind, where I come to just get it out. If I just have a lingering thought or just a feeling that I want to crystallize into something, I just need to get it out because it's bothering me, I come here. This is part of my larger media company. Now, anyway, what am I trying to talk about here? You see, I've been feeling a lot lately like I'm making progress, but at the same time, the more I move forward, the more I see what I could do better. And I think I'll leave that there. And this is related a lot to what I'm just gonna call, for the sake of this video, my soccer career. Because I'm 28 years old, and I want to play soccer. I've always wanted to play soccer. But I've also always wanted to help set it up. And I haven't verbalized the last one. And I think the headline for this video is gonna be, at least the first raw clip, is gonna be, do not ignore your dreams because you can't verbalize them. I think that's what it'll be, yeah. Let me take that down in my mind. Anyway, I can never really verbalize a desire to set up soccer because the way the world is today, in order to set it up, and that means either being a coach, a manager, or some sort of administrator, one, generally speaking, you have to be past the age of 40. So to want to do something and not be able to do it till I'm like 40 is kind of crippling, especially if I'm thinking about this as a child, right? Because again, when you're a child, you're not fully yourself, but I mean, it's sad we have to say this, your life still matters. So you should still examine your childhood. It's just some people overdo it. Anyway, that's something I'll go into more another time. But even now, as I'm 28, I think I'm in a position where I could begin doing some things to help set up soccer. But, you know, it's not standard for a 28-year-old to say be a coach. And side note, I'm hesitant to just say I want to be a coach because I don't know if, I just don't think I could be a traditional coach. Let me say it like that. The biggest reason is I'm not the guy who forces people to do things. And again, I've never been a coach. I know there are many different methods, but it seems like in most cases, at least, to be a coach, you have to force players to do things. That's not really me. But then on the flip side of that, no matter what, coaches, I'll say oftentimes they get blamed too much. So my thing is, the coach, I don't think they should be forcing people to do things, but then at the same time, they shouldn't get so much blame that you remove them. All you need to do is see that the coach and really whoever else is setting up the team has a good overall idea of how to play, an overall long-term strategy, and just kind of leave them there and then get good players. But in the world now, people want to believe that the coach is like multiplying on the field and he's all the players. So if the game goes bad, oftentimes he gets all the blame. Anyway, what am I saying here? Because of, as I was saying before, really related to what I've been saying. Is that a glint in my eye? Is that dirt? Anyway, because of the age parameters of being a coach, I didn't really verbalize that dream a lot. But then also, really related to what I've been saying, the modern structures of organizing soccer, I don't think were conducive to how I'd want to do things. Because I think the biggest thing is collective effort gets de-emphasized. So oftentimes the manager takes over a team, and then we start thinking like that, oh, he's doing everything. He has a team. So it should be said that, okay, this is the leadership team, this is who heads it up, and these are the people under him, and these are what they're doing. But it just has to be noted that's a collective effort. Otherwise, everything's off. And then the biggest thing is, my main thing is playing. So, you know, player coaches are virtually non-existent. I know they were more common in the past, but now they're virtually non-existent. But even in the past, it looked like it was something notable. I think it should be just standard that, you know, you have at least some of the people who set up the game playing in it. You know, because the more I look at it, and even when I look at things like commentating, it doesn't make sense that someone can play soccer, but they can't coach, they can't be a technical director, they can't be a commentator, and vice versa. I think everyone should do anything. But anyway, everyone should do everything. But yeah. But anyway, I've just been thinking about this because I've been coming up with tactics. Really, spirits have been giving me tactics. I'd be interested to know what the spiritual life and really general inner life of a lot of elite coaches is like. How much prayer factors into things. Because I know people say athletes are superstitious. If you've seen some media reports recently, one of Spain's players who started the World Cup final, Marc Cucurella, buried a coin in the side of the pitch because apparently, this is before the game, because apparently that helped Spain win the 2010 World Cup. So he heard from a former player that was a good thing to do. He did it, and well, his team won. So maybe there's something to it. You never know. But anyway, this is just stuff I've been thinking about. But I think the overall tagline is, don't avoid following your dreams because you cannot verbalize them. So I have a dream of organizing soccer matches. Feels weird to say, but yeah. Anyway, the bigger dream is to play now. I mean, I've played before. It's just, it's been a while. Yeah, but anyway. I think the last game I played and I was like 21, and that's what most people call a pickup game. But anyway, that's all for now. Thank you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please donate. If you check under the video, I'm gonna post some sort of art from somewhere in the media company that you can buy. And then if you check on the other YouTube channels here, and other extensions of the media company, you'll see ways to donate. Again, you can donate on Buy Me a Coffee, PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. And you can also subscribe on the various Patreons. Thank you very much. CHIMAOGE out.